Hello and welcome to Week 8 of the Super Sluggers Association, a match between the Logan Knights and the Noah Muscles. I'm joined here by Logan and Harrison and Hannah and Parker.
Hello.
Yeah.
This one a big match for both teams as the Noah Muscles sit at 2-3, third in the Central, fighting for a playoff spot, fighting against the very team they're playing today, the Logan Knights, second in the West at 2-3 as well. Master Chief starting pitching here for the Muscles, pitching to the newly acquired Green Toad, who's going to line out. Green Toad acquired in Week 6 from the Justin Lips for a second-round pick. So might I say, Logan looking kind of scary with 2 firsts and 2 seconds, and a team that's probably capable of making, if not going far in the playoffs. But a scoreless first for him there, as Master Chief shuts him out. Master Chief, a 15.2 ERA this season. Starting for the Logan Knights is going to be Firebro. Firebro, an 8.64 ERA. He's pitched 16 innings. That's going to be a leadoff single for Paragoomba, now Red Paratroopa. Didn't realize Firebro had that heater in him. Well, this scary. Red Critter comes to the plate with nobody out. Runners on first and second. If this was a Critter on a Parker-led team, I wouldn't be too worried. Oh, Luigi gonna make a nice snag there. So a starred King K. Rool comes to the plate with only one on. He does have 9 home runs on the year in 5 games played. And he's gonna smack one to center there. That's not enough to score the runner, so we have runners on the corners for Brown Critter. Brown Critter, 3 home runs on the season. He's batting a solid .591. And he's going to blast that to center field. It looks like it has warning track power. Bowser not angry either, so that looks like it will end the inning scoreless. The Knights get out of one there. Parker, I'm starting to blow the fraud alarm, or to start, I guess, the fraud alarm on the Critters. I don't think they're that good.
Thanks. It's like my best hitter you're talking about there.
Well, he was an all-star. He was the only Critter all-star, I believe.
Maybe blue's just better.
Maybe blue is the best color, after all that shit you talked about it, too.
Yeah, well, it doesn't change the fact that it has shitty Kim. Don't be getting snippy. Still got shitty Kim, man. And you even agreed with me before, so don't even. Yeah, buddy.
And Wario comes to the plate. Wario, if you guys want to believe this or not, Wario is batting .750 on the season. He's 18 for 24. Obviously getting out there, but... If you're curious, that is the, I believe, second best batting average this season. Tied with Mario of the Harrison Mariners and just .07 back from 757 Petey Piranha. Make that third. Bowser batting .760. If you're curious, the all-time record goes to Wiggler, season 1 of the Justin Fireballs. He batted 774, but 750, 760, all that would put you on the leaderboard for the top 3. So an excellent mark for him. And now the first appearance this season from Lonk from Pennsylvania, and he'll hit into a double play. Green Toad, a 548 hitter. He does have 4 doubles on the season. Just over the head of Red Critter. Also the first appearance for Creeper this season. So Parker, you're obviously on bye this week. You're sitting at 3-2. Sorry, 4-2. My bad. First place in the Central. You were an All-Star captain or an All-Star manager. Second place overall in the league. You have to be sitting pretty here. Are there any results that you're looking for to help you in your top 2 seed first round bye bid? Yeah, me too. So 2 early outs here in the bottom of the third, and I guess I'm talking to myself here. Is that a line out to the second baseman?
Logan's here.
Oh, I love Logan. Speaking of Logan, his captain Luigi comes to the plate. So start Firebrow has runners on first and second, nobody out, in a scary situation here for the Muscles. Gonna send that past the shortstop, and oh no, Paragoomba can't get there. One will score, and we're gonna put runners on the corners here. First run goes to Logan. Now Red Magic Koopa will hit it. Oh, all the way back to the wall with the help of the Boo. Firebrow's going to round third and go home. That's going to be a 2 RBI double, making it 3-0.
Hell yeah.
Now, a Noah loss does kind of help Hannah out here, as Hannah holds the tiebreaker over Noah. So should she finish with the same record as Noah, she would be ahead of him. Now, I said before how kind of tight this season felt compared to the previous seasons, and the playoffs kind of surprisingly shook out the same way season 1, season 2. You had the 3 and the 4 seed playing against each other, and the 3 seed Logan ended up winning it all in both seasons over the 4 seed team led by Noah. Um, it would not surprise me one bit if we got the first ever victory from a 5 or 6 seed in the playoffs, because the 5 or the 6 seed at this point looks to be either maybe Hannah or Logan or Noah, potentially even Taylor. as Red Critter, again warning track power. King K. Rool 9 home runs on the season. I said that before. That would be second in the league as King K. Rool going to strike out, and that's the first time you guys are seeing the strikeout cam.
That's my pitcher.
So Brown Critter going to send that back to the wall. It looks like they're going to be back in time for it, but they don't jump. So that, I think, the first time we've seen the strikeout cam happens to King K. Rool there. I think it's pretty cool.
See right before butterfly.
All right, Batman up to bat for the Noah Muscles. He has talked all season, Noah has, about benching Batman. Batman batting .417, has 1 home run on the season.
Yeah, maybe he should after that play. Yeah.
And he responds to the 3-run inning with just 1 himself. Top of the lineup here for Logan in the 5th. A tired Master Chief going to pitch to Green Toad, who is going to fly to right field. It looks like that's going to leave the yard, but foul. So a fortunate break there for Logan. Now a result in a single. Logan, you kind of had the fun fact this season of all of your players having positive WAR. You finally have one player that's dropped below that. Eggman, unfortunately, has negative .04 WAR. You're the only team to do it this season, and you held out for the majority of the season. Maybe a good game or two from Eggman will put you right back in that spot. But the double play there. Also, Wario in to pitch for the Muscles. Wario 7.3 ERA with 12 innings pitched. The big award up for grabs this season as Luigi's going to strike out looking, chooses not to swing. As pitcher of the year, I can think in my mind of maybe 8 pitchers in the running for this award. And it'll kind of run down on what you value most. If you value true low ERAs, if you are a fan of low to medium ERAs through a lot of innings pitched, I tend to like that one because long pitching tends to keep your outfield in check. But there are a lot of candidates. There are 9 players with an ERA under 6. As Paragoon going to hit into the double play there. So through 5, it's Logan winning another low-scoring battle. And it might be time to talk about Logan as Blue Drybone's going to hit a solo shot to left field there. It might be time to talk about Logan and his pitching. Because when you think of the ERA, the low ERAs of the league, 5.33 for the Justin Lips, but that mainly a factor of fielding rather than pitching. Logan forces a lot of bad contact. Weak fly balls that are easily caught by the outfield. As that ball caught nearly a home run for Firebro. His ERA 6.58, third best in the league, despite his record at just 2-3. He scored the second fewest runs of any team in the league, and yet he only sits at a negative 5-point differential. And that kind of a weird thing to say about a Logan team. Season one, he kind of won based on fielding, surprisingly. He was just a very all-around consistent team in actuality. But season two, he hit so many home runs and scored something like 20 runs a game in the postseason. It was incredible. Um, I mean, he has 32 runs scored in his 5 games, and he probably had 32 runs scored in that game one of the semifinals against Justin. So a complete overhaul of his team here in season three. And should the score hold, he's looking at repeating his season one success of going on a win streak. And Noah, of course, he kind of has the same team, give or take, that Wyatt had in season one, that he coached in season one, and that Noah had in season two. And the wheels have just finally fallen off. He's lost a Critter, replaced it with a Me, lost Luigi, and replaced it with Wario. Wario is actually kind of doing better than Luigi did for him last season. So if losing the one Critter means that this is the result, um, I guess Blue Critter, or sorry, Green Critter, was holding it all together a lot better than I thought. And honestly, Critter probably was good for the I guess the Noah now muscles, but the muscles were good to him because Critter batting just like 219 or something. King K. Rool has a solo shot to right field there. It'll be an interesting off season as well, to say the least, because a lot of storylines kind of coming to conclusion this season three. We have a lot of players going into retentions that we may lose. Donkey Kong and PD Piranha being the two main ones. So 4-2, Noah matches the one run in the top of the sixth with one of his own. You'll have the 9-1-2 hitters, Long from Pennsylvania, up to bat. And Harrison said himself earlier this week that he believed his team was the most disappointing um, of all the teams this season. Harrison obviously sitting at 3-2, first in the West. Only one game ahead of Logan here. If the score holds, only a half game ahead of Logan. But he also said Noah was the second most disappointing team. In my mind, I'd flip the two, but it is true. The high hopes that Noah had going into the season, being the runner-up in seasons 1 and 2 and keeping mainly the same roster, uh, this is truly a shock, to say the least. So here in the top of the seventh, it's going to be Wario into the bottom of the lineup. Luigi playing excellent defense today. And Firebro pitching just incredibly well this game. It is very hard to limit this Noah team from hitting it deep, and Noah has not really been able to hit it deep. He's had 2 balls that would have gone over the wall, one caught, one not. I mean, Noah has 16 home runs in his 5 games this season. Luigi coming into pitch. Luigi last season's pitcher of the year, and this season having a great pitching year as well. 11 innings pitched, a 3.96 ERA. That's good for second in the league, just behind Yoshi. Luigi hit very well last year, was up in like the 700s for most of the season, if I recall. Obviously won pitcher of the year this season. Luigi only batting 429, probably the reason he wasn't an all-star. Logan solo all-star up to bat, Firebro. That ball caught by Paragoom in the outfield. An excellent play from him. Noah did have 2 All-Stars, King K. Rool and Wario. So the 9-1-2 hitter's up to bat for Noah, meaning that his power hitters, should things go poorly here, will come up in the top or in the bottom of the 9th. That ball somehow getting behind Red Magikoopa for a double. Green Paratroopa. Will be Paragoomba now. Paragoomba, a 346 hitter. He does have 1 home run. He was always the worst of the 2 Goomba characters. But going to find a hit there to put runners on the corners. Now, if I know anything about Paratroopa, this is a triple play threat right here. Batting .304, only 1 double on the season. He does have 3 RBIs. So a chance double that here if he really goes for it, but I'm not expecting much. Oh, but he will hit it. He's going to be out at first, but that an RBI, and will bring up Red Critter. So Red Critter with a chance to take the lead here in the bottom of the 8th, late. Luigi came in to try and make the save. That potentially at risk here. Star's going to cancel out the star, caught by Green Toad. So, Luigi has to be smart here. King K. Rool already with 10 home runs on the season. Luigi only has 1 star. Will he be able to stop King K from taking the lead? Why is he going to let that one pass? And now, with bated breath, he's going to smack that to deep right field. Can Green Toad get over there in time? I don't think he can! With the fireball from the outfield, that's going to make it 5-4 Noah as he takes his first lead of the game. So Luigi comes in and gives up a quick 3 runs. That's going to be the end of his day. Poor performance for him. Red Magikoopa going to try and limit the damage. 10.13 ERA, has only pitched 2 innings. That's how impressive Logan's pitching has been thus far in the season, that he hasn't needed Red Magikoopa to pitch. So, top of the 9th, Logan down 1, and he has an interesting part of his lineup up. Red Magikoopa, just a .435 hitter, will find the glove of Red Critter, 1 out. So a big surprise here. Just an inning ago, we were talking about Logan potentially getting back to 3-3, half a game back of Harrison, but now looks like he's going to be just 1 out away from dropping to 2-4. On the back of Red Noki. Red Noki has been a decent hitter. .476, has 1 home run on the season. Is going to pop up, and with no item, I think that's going to be all. So kind of pulling it out of his ass, Noah's going to win this game 5-4. Obviously, King K. Rool MVP. Yeah, wow. Truth be told, I was not expecting it. 1 run through 5 innings, 2 through 7, and finally pulls it out there in the 8th, Logan. I don't know how closely you're paying attention with Invincible going on, but do you have anything to say about this game?
He's kind of disappointing.
I didn't quite catch that, but you know what?
It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah. It was a close, hard-fought game, and your team's certainly still in the running. It would not surprise me one bit should they make the playoffs and potentially go on a run.